All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Tuesday night Zoom, which is called The Great Escape. I'm Kate Robinson, and I'm really excited that you've all jumped on and joined us tonight. We've got some amazing new team launching their business for the first time. We've got Ali, Em, and Beck, all new team launching their online business tonight. Just to give you a bit of background story about myself, as I said, I'm Kate. I came across this amazing opportunity with an online health program, and online business, probably in September, I think it was September 2014. And I didn't get started in my business until March last year. And pretty much once I got started in the business, I just saw this amazing opportunity that I was able to do from home in and around my two young boys and my full-time job, and really build this up on the side to create the freedom, the lifestyle freedom that I wanted, which was to be at home, to work from home, and to fit it in around my two young boys, so I could be there for all the important moments, all the special moments. And, you know, that's really exciting for me, really rewarding for me. Tomorrow is their school athletics carnival, and I don't need to ask my boss for time off because, well, if I did, I'd say yes, because I'm my own boss now. So that's the amazing opportunity that we have with this online business. We get to fit it in stolen moments in and around what we're currently doing. And over time, it builds and it grows. And for me, it replaced my full-time income. So I could quit my job and I could be my own boss and work when I wanted from where I want. I also get to work with some amazing, like-minded and inspired women. I'm really fortunate to have to be surrounded by so many inspiring, motivated and successful women. I get to work with them each and every day, and we get to support one another on what our goals are and what we want out of life. And this business is really about helping people. We get to help people with their health. We also get to help people create wealth through this online business. And I just love empowering women. I love the fact that we're there to support each other and help each other every single step of the way. So for me, I wake up every day excited to be working on my own business and working with this amazing team. I know before this business, I dreaded getting out of bed. I dreaded going to work. There was always stress. There was always pressure. I didn't necessarily like the people that I worked with, and most days I didn't want to see them. And fast forward 16 months, and I get to wake up and really love what I do, love who I work with, and I love the fact that we all choose to do this, and we choose it out of inspiration and joy and helping others. So I know it's been an amazing opportunity for me, and you'll get to hear a lot of other stories today, tonight as well, from people that are creating success in their own lives. So, you know, just to I guess explain what this online business is, and what this health program is, I'm going to hand it over to the lovely Sam, who's going to tell you all about it, and really open your eyes up to, you know, what this vehicle is and what we've been able to create using this vehicle.
Awesome. Thanks, Kate. Hi, everyone. Thanks for jumping on and taking the time to come and hang out with us tonight. My name's Sam. I've been with the Juice Plus company now for, it's pretty much 12 months to the day that I've been on the product, so probably a little bit less than that in the business side of things. And yeah, it's been an amazing 12 months. I'm so happy that I was introduced to firstly this amazing product, but then also the business behind it. So my job tonight is to share with you basically what the product is and what the program is, and give you the information on that. And then we're going to pass on to some of the guys that are on the product and hear about their stories and how that's been helping them and their families. So I'm going to start with explaining what our capsules are. So you probably have seen this on Facebook, or whoever's invited you along tonight may have explained what it is, but we have 3 types of capsules. Now, what these are essentially a really simple way to increase the amount of whole foods that you're getting into your diet. And by that, I mean really simple things like we're talking about broccoli, kale, spinach, apple, a whole different type of berries, maybe other veggies. There's about 27 varieties. I don't know them all off the top of my head, but that's essentially what our capsules are. They are made with all pesticide-free products. So what I really loved about that when I sort of first found out about what they really were was the fact that, you know, we know on a daily basis we're trying to get more fruits and veg in. Me personally, I don't really sort of hit that whole recommendation of 9 to 12 serves that it's getting to now, but I know that for me, I wasn't buying organic fruit and veg. So I just, you know, grab whatever I can from Woolies on the way home from work and maybe wash it off. Like, honestly, probably wasn't. But I love the fact with this, I was getting more varieties in and it was completely clean. The other thing that's really great with the Juice Plus produce is that it's all vine ripened. So what we're actually getting into our bodies has got a higher nutritional content than what we buy from the supermarket. I don't know if you've seen sort of when I bought an apple there a couple of weeks ago and had it in my fruit bowl, and 2 weeks later it still looked the same as it did 2 weeks beforehand. So for me, like that's not really a natural thing. So something's going on there. I was first introduced to the products by my friend Natalie, who had started on this program. And I sort of have got personal training kind of background. I sort of dabbled in it, to be honest. More so, I just sort of try to eat kind of healthy myself. I'm not definitely, you know, a health nut. I do like a fair bit of balance, I like to call it, also known as wine. But, you know, I noticed that she was on this new program. And when she sort of showed it to me, I was like, you know what, that looks pretty good. And she showed me the capsules, and I was pretty skeptical to begin with. I thought, yeah, why don't you just eat the fruit and veg, or you know, how does that even get into the capsule? But within about 2 weeks of seeing her do this program, I couldn't really argue with her results. I could definitely see that she was looking brighter and sort of fresher in her face. She seemed to be happier and have more energy, and she started to lose a bit of weight. So that kind of got my attention. I sneakily sort of ordered the product on the side after she'd sent me a link and didn't really tell her about it. And I, within about 3 days, noticed a bit of a change in myself. Now, everybody's different, and Juice Plus, I like to think of it more of like a seat belt. So it's more like a security blanket for me to make sure that I'm getting those nutrients into my body every day. But I think because I was eating relatively well as well, that's why I sort of felt something different. So for me, what I noticed was my mood was the first thing. I wasn't sort of irritable, which I tend to be a little bit sort of, I guess, quick to sort of fly off the handle. So I felt like I was more sort of relaxed and calmer. And even my partner was like, wow, you seem really positive. Like, this is weird. And then it went on from there. I noticed that my energy was definitely better. I'd come home from work and sort of be quite happy to do the washing or wash the dishes up after dinner, rather than just wanting to, sit down in front of the TV and do nothing. And I also noticed that when I went to bed, I was sleeping better. So it's not like that fake sort of caffeine sort of driven energy where you're sort of buzzing off the walls. I was able to sort of go to bed, go to sleep, slept heavily throughout the night, but woke up and felt refreshed. So sort of the domino effect of that is then I was able to go and exercise, and then sort of over that first month, I definitely noticed a big change in my body shape. So I think I lost about 6 kilos of fat in that first 30 days. So that was pretty cool for me. And then going on from there, things have just sort of got better and better. My skin has been so much clearer. I haven't sort of had that hormonal breakout around the sort of jaw that time of the month. And definitely like that sort of that energy is the main thing that sort of brought, I guess, happiness into my life. Not having to have that sleep on my day off, which I was having every time. Like, I don't have kids, so I don't know why I was needing to sleep, but that was just what it was. So the program that comes with our products is called the Juicy Body Transformation Guide, and I love that. Like, we're so blessed to have it. It comes free with the product, so it's part of a free online program. I think when people are on a bit of a health kick or a bit of a, trying to transform their lifestyle, it's really nice to have a community that supports you with that. And what I like about the actual program and the content of it is that it's really family friendly. So I didn't have to sort of cook a separate dinner for my partner because I was eating rabbit food. It has got heaps of amazing recipes. I think there's close to 100 in our Facebook group. And like all different sort of things, like meat-based, there's vegetarian, And it's not sort of, your wankery sort of superfoods that you've got to go to 7 shops to buy the ingredients for. It's all really easy to sort of construct meals. So great for the kids too. Where was I up to? Just sorry, lost my spot for a second there. After learning a little bit about the products, there was a few things that really stood out to me. I think a lot of people go, oh yeah, it's just a multivitamin. It's really not. So the fact that it's a whole food, your body recognises it as food and absorbs it. So the way that they make it, it's not sort of juiced vegetables like you would imagine. It's more like the apple's picked, it's crushed down into a liquid, then it's dehydrated at low temperatures and it's put into a capsule. So you end up with all the phytonutrients that you would if you were, eating the actual apple, and your body, that's why your body thrives on it. I love the fact that it's completely safe. So anybody can take it unless they've got an actual allergy to one of the fruits or the vegetables in it. And even then, some people seem to still be able to sort of take the product, just something they've got to check with their doctors or make their own decisions on that. But I love how it's safe for pregnancy, it's safe for nursing, safe for older people, and safe for kids. That's probably one of the main things. I know parents struggle to get their kids to eat enough fruits and veggies. Some kids are great. My little sister loves it, depending on what colour it is. She's a bit funny like that. But it can be a bit of a struggle to get your kids to eat that. So what Juice Plus have come up with a kids version of basically the fruit and vegetable capsules. I've only got the veggie ones left because I ate all the fruit ones, but they're like a little chewable version. But they don't have sort of like your nasty gelatin or anything like that in there. So it's all plant-based again, and they're amazing. So there's about 1 million kids on this product worldwide, and it's part of a child health study. So they're getting some really great results. One of the main things that I was really sort of important to me, I've got a friend with autistic kids, and the fact that she was sort of seeing definitely an improvement in their behaviour and just in them being a bit calmer. That was really awesome, and there's lots of reports like that with how it's been helping the kids. The other product I'm just going to move on to now, which was introduced to me a little bit later on, is our complete powder. So this is a really good, I guess, like for me, what it worked out to be was like, rather than when I came home at the end of the day, rather than raiding the fridge and just grabbing whatever, this was a really great option. And I've also started to sort of have it as my breakfast as well. It's not a protein powder, it's not a meal replacement shake. We're definitely not about that with this business. It's all about adding more good things into your diet. So for me, at breakfast time, sometimes breakfast wasn't happening, but now if I have my shake, I'm getting sort of, proteins, I'm getting good fats, good sugars. It's also got loads of plants in it. So once again, all plant-based. And I love that it hits about 40% of my daily vitamin D. A lot of us work inside, so we don't get enough sunshine in a breakfast drink there. And I miss these when I don't have them now. It's funny, like I was a bit skeptical at first. Once again, I was like, why don't you just eat the real food? But these have been a really great convenience option for me too. I think, what else? Did I miss anything? Oh, I don't know if I said that, but the chewable version, when an adult is on the product, they can actually get those for their kids for free. So I love that they're really a company with a heart. So free supply for your kids, I think that's amazing. But yeah, I think I'm going to pass over to Alison now and get her to share a little bit about her story of how she's gone on the Juice Plus products. Thanks, Sally.
Can you see me?
I think Kate's just looking for you to spotlight you. There's a few people tonight. It's sort of like you've got to sort of find you. Can you wave? Wave at the screen, then she might be able to see you. There you are. Go for it. Yeah.
Hi, guys. I'm Alison. I've been on the Juice Plus program for a little over 3 months now. I was introduced by McDonald. The benefits for me, I've seen my energy. My energy has been amazing. I've never been a morning person. Sorry.
You're right.
Yeah, my energy has been amazing. I've never been a morning person. I used to sit up on the lounge for 10 minutes, 20 minutes every morning and just, have to re-grip. Also, my son, this has been the first time in 4 years he hasn't been in hospital with his asthma or his bronchiolitis or his croup.
Wow.
My partner was unfortunately diagnosed with cancer 4 years ago, and with all his chemo and his iron injections and all the stuff that you get through with cancer, he's never felt better since being on Juice Plus.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Thank you. That's really good.
Sorry
Thanks,
about
John. Oh, that's okay. That's what we love about this business. You can just do it at home, do it with the kids. So it's all about just what we can work around. Now, I've also got someone else who's going to share tonight, Emily. So we'll see if we can find you. And I know you've been on product for a little while now, so I haven't actually heard how you've been going. So I'm excited to hear. Go for it, John.
Okay, well, yeah, it's been a little while since I've been on here, but it's only getting better, thank God. There, at the start there, I noticed after a couple of weeks that my energy was a lot better. As Al said, she wasn't a morning person. I definitely wasn't a morning person, and it would take me the hour that it took me to get ready every morning was basically how long it took me to wake up. And now I can jump out of bed. And by the time I finish drinking my glass of water to take my pills, I'm ready to go, basically. So it's pretty phenomenal there. I mean, my skin is pretty broken, but it's slowly starting to get a little bit better. I now notice that when I don't have makeup on, I have a little bit more of a glow. I'm a little bit more confident in my own skin now, so I wear makeup a lot less. Unfortunately, I've just taken on a new job where you have to look really pretty all the time, so I do have to wear makeup a lot more. But yeah, even with that, I still notice that my skin's better, my eczema is better, my sleeping pattern is so much better. I was having naps every afternoon. I'd come home from work, I'd have a nap for at least an hour, and I'd be lucky to make the gym after that hour nap. Now I come home, I don't even need a nap. I go to the gym, I come home again, do what I have to do, go to bed, and I'll sleep. Most of the nights I'll sleep straight through. Every now and then, I'll wake up here and there. But yeah, most of the nights I'm sleeping through, which is phenomenal. Never happened. I could have been borderline insomniac there for a while. But and to be honest, after the first month, I was like, this could be just coincidental that these are happening. So I think it was 2 weeks off, and I felt like shit. And by the end of the 2 weeks, even my boyfriend was saying, you need to get back on the pills. So I did, and I feel good again. So, yeah.
I know we had a conversation early on. You're like, I don't know if it's doing anything for me. And I think that's the thing. Like, sometimes you don't, especially if you're pretty, relatively healthy to begin with. I think it's sometimes you're sort of looking for things, but you don't know what's happening on the inside, and it takes a little while for it to kick in. So that's really good. I'm really glad to hear that from you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. We just got one more person that's going to share, Kate. Alison Smith's on here tonight, and I'd love her to share her story because it's quite a powerful one. So could you find her? Can you probably turn your camera on? And there you are.
There I am. Hi, everyone. Excuse me, I'm just in bed. So I started Juice Plus 3 months ago now. And before that, for 6 years, I was diagnosed with chronic pain and chronic pancreatitis and chronic IBS and chronic everything. So I was in hospital for 6 years on and off, organs removed, pain specialists, pain days, teams of people trying to work out what was wrong with me. In October last year, they said there's nothing more that they can do, so just stick it out and maybe one day you'll get better. And then I go to uni with Loz Smith, and she introduced me to them, and 2 weeks on them, and I woke up one morning. It was the first night I slept the whole night in 6 years, and my pain was gone. And it hasn't come back yet in 3 months, so it's bloody exciting. Really, really exciting. Yeah, the best.
That's so good. Because I haven't spoken to you for a little while. I just sprung that on you then because I wanted to check in and see how you've been going. That's
okay.
awesome, Nikki. Yeah, that's so good. Thanks, Alan.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, so cool. So thanks for sharing, guys. So that's basically the part about what our products are. I think I covered a bit all over the place tonight. I actually did exercise, so my brain's not quite working yet. But thank you for listening to the guys share. I'm going to pass over to, who am I passing over to? Natalie, is it? Someone nod and tell me that that's the right person. Yeah, cool. Nat's going to shift gears for us a little bit and share about our amazing business and a little bit about that. Thanks, Nat.
Thank you. Hi, guys. I'm Nat. And I'll just clarify, it's Sam's anniversary tomorrow, because I'm really excited. So I want to share. For her 1 year anniversary with our business. So it's really big excitement for me to see that. But for me, I guess we joined the business at the same time, around about a year ago now. And I guess when I sort of looked at this business, the products made sense to me. I sort of was at a place in time with my life where I'm a mum of 2 children and I work, and financially, we were just getting by. I'd initially said no when the products were brought to me, simply because I thought, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to fit this into my life, and I don't know how I'm going to afford it. So, patiently, Kate, kept on drip feeding me and sharing things with me along the way, of ways that I could, I guess, help my family until, there was a point where I had that little bit extra money. 6 months down the track of seeing, my kids constantly sick, coming home from kindergarten, having 2 at 2 different ages and in 2 different rooms, they literally rotate on a fortnightly basis. So enough was enough. So I thought, I'll put them on the product and we'll see how that goes. For me, I simply just started taking it, and I guess the sharing of it happened naturally. Like Sam said, I talked about it with her without even thinking about a business opportunity for myself. I simply didn't think I had time. And it wasn't until sort of, Kate reached out and said, Nat, this is something you could look at, that, if you've just shared it with a couple of your friends, this could be a way that you could really cut down, the expense on yourself, just to get the products in your household. For me, I guess when I looked at a business like this, I've always grown up, and maybe it's something that our parents have taught us along the way, is that, you go to school, you get a job, and you work for, 40 years, 40 hours a week for, to retire on about 40% of your income. So that to me, I guess, was the way that, my parents had brought me up. And I thought, when this business opportunity came up, that's not me. I can't do something like that. I'm just going to stick with my daily job. So it was really something I built on the side to see, I guess, a little bit of a hobby. But I'll show a little bit about, with traditional business where I work at the moment and have worked for 15 years, I think now. I work in an optical retail company. And it's kind of, sorry, I've got a light. You can see that. It's kind of a traditional business model, I guess, which is very similar to any other business. If you sort of have a little bit of a look and think about it, most businesses out there, there's always someone at the top, someone who's winning at life, or really, carrying a business right from the stress level at the top. Down the bottom, you've got, people like myself and other people who, start out ambitious, leaving school and ready to start in, the big wide working world. One thing I learned with the optical company that I worked with was, I was really excited when I first started with them. I thought this is my ticket. I was going to learn a trade, and that was going to secure me for the rest of my life. I got really good at that job, and ended up being an assistant manager, and later on became a store manager. And once I got to that point, I started to realize that, yes, I was earning the extra money, but I was also paying for it with the time that I was spending in that job too. And it wasn't really, I guess it didn't become an issue until I became a mum. And then I went, hang on a minute, the amount of hours that I'm having to spend away from the people I love the most, to be able to still bring the same income into the household, really wasn't matching up to what I viewed, I guess, my life turning out for the next 40 years. So I guess something had to change. So for me, the reality of ever getting from the bottom all the way to the top in traditional business was pretty slim. In our company, there was one person at the top, and in that 15 years, I think it's been 2 people have ever held that position. In most cases, in a lot of these businesses, they hire in external sources as well. So it's quite often that the people at the bottom don't even make it 2 to 3 levels up in the business. They're hired in from other businesses to do that. So I guess some of the first things which, you know, I learned in our business, I'll just draw that there, is that same as a traditional business, we all come in at the same level. We all still have a lot to learn. And it was simply what Kate taught me along the way was that, you know, I don't have to know everything from the beginning. I literally just had to link arms with a few other people and help them learn the system that I was learning. So in our business, we've got unlimited positions at the top of NMD. So in here, anyone that starts in the bottom can actually reach to the top. And the only way that you can actually reach to the top of our business is by linking arms and helping other people grow their business as well. So I guess it's quite different to what I expected from a business like this. And it did take quite a mind shift for me to be able to go, you know, I'm actually not competing with people. I can link arms with my friends, my family, and whoever else it is that I get to do this business with on a daily basis. I can do it in and around my children, from home, from the kindergarten park, wherever it is, and still spend amazing quality time with them. I may still work a very similar amount of hours, but it's on my terms and around the people that I care about. Like Kate was saying, sometimes you have a job where you don't necessarily like the people that you work with on a daily basis. So for me, I guess the luxury of spending the time with the people that I care the most about, and helping them build communities of amazing people as well. So that was really the first myth, I guess, that I had to get over in the beginning. The other one was I thought that I had to know a lot of people. You know, I do have, you know, substantial friends. I moved school eight times in my lifetime, so I've met friends all over Australia, but I didn't really think that, you know, I wanted to be one of those people who would go out and, you know, everyone needs to do a business like this. And, you know, I didn't want to spew on them, basically, of how this was going to change for them. So the system that I got to learn along the way, which is one thing that we do, is teach people right from the beginning, is that you don't need to know a lot of people. In my business, as I sort of shared before, Kate, my sister-in-law, reached out and shared the business opportunity with me, and we really spent some quality time talking about how I could make this work over a length of time, and just at the steps, I guess, that I wanted to do it at. So there's me. So Kate taught me what she'd been taught by the leaders ahead of her, and pretty soon on, you heard Sam joined my team, and that really, I guess, showed me that the power of attracting one person could mean that it was possible for me to grow a business too. So Sam reached out and introduced it to her niece Jess, who basically she knew was on maternity leave or heading into maternity leave. And this is a way that she could help her, one, you know, improve her health, and something that Jess was already interested in, but two, be able to secure a financial future and growth for her own good. Jess met another young mum, Lauren, at a mother's group, I think, early on in the business. And she shared the amazing opportunity, and Lauren really grabbed onto it and said, you know, this is something that I can see a future with. I want to be working around my children and spending that time with them. Lauren reached out, as you heard, and shared it with Ali, who was on here as well. And she really shared a similar thing. As you can hear, she had amazing health benefits from it, so she couldn't not share this business with other people. The thing that I learned over time, so this is just one line of my business, if I could reach out and teach one person and have all of these amazing people just starting out in my business that I'd never met, the opportunity for me to then reach out to other people and teach them as well to grow a business. And I also knew that because I'd spent time teaching Sam how to grow the business, and my leaders had also reached out to her, she was going to go out and teach other people in the business like she'd done with Jess. So every single person in the business overlaps and links in, because we all go out and teach other people to teach the business as well. The beauty of this business that I love so much is that each individual is invested in their own business. So where, I may need to have time off in my traditional job. If I took a day off, that meant that someone else had to fill the shift, or I was letting someone down, and I'd have to go through mummy guilt. Now, I don't know how many mums are on here, but, that's a serious thing when you're a working mum, and you've really got to weigh up, I guess, the difference between dropping your kids off with a snotty nose or turning up to work and, feeling what it is that either your employer puts on you or what it is you feel from your kindergarten. So two different things, I guess, that I now hopefully avoid as much as possible. So whenever I take a day off in my Juice Plus business, I know that the other people that have joined my team are just as invested as me. So my business is going to grow with or without me on that day, just by simply teaching a system that works and shares along with other people. So that was something, I guess, early on I didn't see the potential of, but now a year down the track of watching that crazy popcorn effect happen, it's amazing how big your team can grow without you really sort of watching too much alongside it. So I'll go back over to Kate, who I think is going to share the next section about how, I guess, our business grows in numbers.
Thanks, Nat. Hi, everyone. Hi again. I guess as what Nat talked about, we have an amazing system that works, and the system that we have is available for everyone. We all teach the same, so there's no reinvention of the wheel, and it's really the power of duplication and, and really the power of numbers. So the way I like to describe it is, in the beginning, we go out and we link arms and teach two people really well. We teach them and coach them and show them exactly what we've been shown. And we teach them to go out and teach two people, link arms with them and teach them how to do this business. So if 2 teaches 2, that becomes 4. And if 4 link arms and teach 2 people each, that becomes 8. And if 8 reach out to 2 people each and teach them how to do the business, becomes 16. And if 16 reach out, teach 2 people, becomes 32. And pretty quickly you can see you've got 60 plus people in your team just by linking arms in the beginning with 2 people, teaching them how to do this business, that it just duplicates, right? And so, then we sort of started to think about, over time, if we added to those 2 people. So we looked at the power of 5. And, this definitely doesn't happen straight away. It's built up over time. But over time, you reach out and you teach 5 people, link arms with them, show them the system and teach them really well how to do this business. And they go out and teach 5 people. That becomes 25. And 25 teach 5. Becomes 125. 125 go out and teach 5. I need to check my notes because I'm not very good at maths. 625. And if 625 all go out and teach 5 people each, 3,125. And the difference down here is massive, right? Huge. But at the top, we've really only added, over time, 3 extra people to our team and linked arms and showed them well. So that's what I really love about the power of this business, the power of duplication and teaching and coaching and linking arms with people. And that's all that we do, which is really amazing. But the other thing I want to share with you tonight is how we get paid in our business. So in our business, and this is the fun part, right? How we get rewarded for teaching and coaching people. So there's 3 ways that we actually get paid in this business. We get paid retail profit. So every time we use the product ourselves, we're our own customer, we get paid the retail profit back on that order. And every time we share it with friends and family and people that we come in contact with, the company pays us the retail profit for doing that. We also get paid commission. So as we, grow in this business, as we grow team, we get paid a commission as well. And then the third way that we get paid is bonuses, which is the fun money. So, and bonuses are unlimited in our business, which I love. So you can keep earning as many bonuses as you like. And tonight I'm going to share those bonuses. But, what I love about the Juice Plus company is it's super simple. It's all online, as I shared before. So all we do is we connect the customer with the company, Juice Plus. Juice Plus ships the product directly to the customer, takes the payment, and just puts money in our bank account. We don't have to handle stock. We don't have to chase money. That's all done for us. So it's as simple as doing an online shoe order, which is so easy. And, that's the simplicity about our online business. Anyone from anywhere can do our business, and we're in 26 countries around the world. So you can truly have a global online business with Juice Plus. So I'm going to share the fun money, so our bonuses. So the first bonus, or the first level that we get a bonus for, is what we call SDVF. And when you get there, you get a $400 bonus. And because this is a teaching business, the person who taught you, who linked arms with you and who taught you really well and helped and supported you to get to SDVF, they also get a $400 bonus, which is just incredible. So tonight we have got Kate, I believe, who's going to share, another amazing Kate, who's going to share her story on how she got to SDVF. So let me just find you, Kate.
Got me?
I can hear you. Hold on. I'm going to spotlight you now. There you go, hon.
There we go. Hi, guys. Yes, I'm Kate as well, and I'm SDVF level. Basically, I've been on the products and in the business for almost 7 months now. I got onto them a little bit around the same time. The main reason I got on the products was because I was living on a very small island. We had very little access to fresh fruit and veggies, and we noticed not only within ourselves but also our colleagues, everyone was lacking in energy, kind of in bad moods all the time, and you couldn't really make up for that with the food that was available to us. So I needed some kind of solution, so I got involved with Juice Plus. And within the first couple of weeks, I noticed that my energy increased. I previously had issues sleeping, just like Em did, and I would wake up in the middle of the night and my brain would just overthink, and I would be awake for a good couple of hours, probably just in time to go to sleep before my alarm went off. So I'd be sleepy and tired and angry all day because I just didn't get any decent sleep. So I found Juice Plus actually helped me to sleep through the night. And that was a major thing for me because I hate being tired. And so I had that energy to exercise, to do my job better, had better immunity as well. I haven't been sick. I actually can't remember when I was sick last. The main thing for me, which has happened recently, is that I've been able to get off antidepressants. I'd been on them for a year, and it's just been a month now that I've been off them. So I was very excited. I wanted to kind of be a bit more natural and still be able to maintain my mood. So Juice Plus actually helped that a lot. Now, it's great that I've kind of got these results because with being involved with the business, it's helped me to share them and kind of believe in myself and business more. So I've found that in getting to this level, I've met more people, grown in confidence and just talking to more people. I can kind of see this in the future being for me to not have to work full time. I'd like to work casually. I am a nurse and that can be pretty hard work sometimes. So casual work would be great and just be able to do my Juice Plus and then go to the beach or have holidays when I want and be able to do it without having to apply for leave months in advance. So this is a really good opportunity for me, and I just can't wait to see where I go from here.
Awesome. Thanks so much for sharing, hun.
Thanks.
So the next level in our business that we get to is SC. And when you get to SC, the bonus is $600. And again, the person who taught you how to do this business, they also get a $600 bonus. And we're really excited tonight. We have a new SC in the house, just made SC last week, Lauren, who's going to share her story. Congratulations, Lauren.
Thank you. I'm so excited. Hi guys, I'm Lauren, and as you heard, I've just made it up a new level, so I'm running around the house all psyched all the time. Nobody knows what I'm talking about, but I'm just super pumped. I'll just quickly go through like what the Juice Plus products have done for me so far. I came across them in March through a girl, Jess Watson. She's on here tonight. We went to antenatal classes together, and we became friends after it, and I could just see from her post that she was glowing and she had so much energy, and she just looked amazing. She was going to the gym, she was walking the dog, and I mean, I was pregnant too, and I felt like I couldn't get off the couch. So she was just amazing to me, and it wasn't until later on that I decided, after I had Ollie, that I decided to get onto the products. And the first thing that I probably noticed was my sleep. Being a new mum, getting a decent sleep doesn't come by very often, but one morning I just woke up and I just felt really refreshed, and it was like I had a really satisfying sleep, and it just became a repetitive thing after that. Other things were I lost my baby weight fairly quickly. My mood's been a lot happier, my energy's been higher, my digestion's been a lot better since being on Juice Plus, and my cravings also for healthier food have been a lot higher. My hair, skin and nails, I just feel like that they're glowing. I have patella tracking disorder in my right knee, which means that it can displace at any time, and it comes with a lot of swelling and pain and clicking, and I haven't had any troubles with that so far, which has been really amazing. And the biggest thing probably for me, it's actually lowered my my sugar craving. So I was a real big junkie on soft drinks and everything like that. I would have to have it for lunch and dinner every single day. I don't know why, I just had to. And I can't remember the last time I touched a soft drink. My brain just doesn't need it anymore, which is really cool. But I got into the business probably a few weeks later. Jess Watson invited me to an event down here in Wagga, and I thought, I'll go, I'll give it a go. I wasn't really, intending on getting into anything, but afterwards, hearing all these amazing stories and the potential behind this, I was actually in uni, and I'm still in uni and I'm still working, but I could definitely see the potential behind this opportunity, and it's not something that I was going to pass up. So it's actually become more that uni's sort of been put on the side, and this has actually become more of my priority, just because I can see the high potential behind this career opportunity. But I'm just loving, at the moment, I'm loving my team. They're amazing. They're so supportive. They're so inspiring. This whole team is absolutely amazing. I mean, I never knew any of these ladies on here, but I feel like, we connect so well, like we're family, and it's just amazing. Like, some of these ladies support me more than my own friends do, which is kind of sad. But it just goes to show that, you don't have to know these people, but you're on the same mission and you're on the same path, and you all want to achieve the same thing. And this is, why we do this business, is to raise others higher. And as we do this, we grow ourselves, and it raises up us with them. So, but I'm really looking forward to one day staying home with Ollie, my little baby, and hopefully being home with him full time and being able to provide for the family. Because at the moment, being, the man, he's normally the sole provider, and I just want to feel equal. I want to buy him things because he buys me things. So one day, I want to be able to surprise him with a motorbike or something like that. But at the moment, that's my journey so far, and I'm super psyched to be SC. So thanks, Kate.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Loz. It's been so awesome to watch you grow. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. So the next level that we get to is SSC. And when you get to SSC, the bonuses just keep growing, which is amazing. You get a $1,200 bonus. And again, the person who taught you how to do this business also gets a $1,200 bonus. And tonight we've got a new SSC in the house, Jess Watson. So I'm going to find you, hun, and get you to share your story, Rockstar. Hey.
Hi, how you going?
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's very exciting. I'm pumped. So awesome. So I was very lucky that Sam, who shared a bit with us about the product earlier on, so she shared the business opportunity with me when I was about 6 months pregnant with our first daughter, Mila. And at that stage, I'd always wanted a year off when I had kids. I think, for a lot of people that, that's something that they would like to do, but the idea of actually being able to do it when, the push comes to shove and where that money's going to come from, it's a totally different story. So Sam shared the business with me thinking, as planning to take 12 months off, but saying to her, I don't know where the hell this money's going to come from, stressing about it and the pressure it was going to put on my fiance and I. I basically got onto product at the same time. I felt fantastic being pregnant. Basically had a dream pregnancy on product and recovery afterwards. But what really kind of appealed to me about the business was, one, the fact that I was already into health and fitness and, enjoyed going to the gym and being active. And, I was one of those people that took photos of my food and, when I was going for a walk. So basically I was getting paid to do the exact same thing. I was just sharing with the people that I cared about, people that, I could see this opportunity could help both with their health and their wealth, and it would fit into stolen moments. Like, coming into this business was the most hectic time of our lives. I was having our first baby, also building my house, and it was pretty. People would say, there's too much on. It really appealed to me, the fact that I could just fit it in those stolen moments between all the jobs and the things that I was doing. So I'm really enjoying the fact that I've met so many amazing people through this business. I'm just surrounded by positive people. The people in this business, we're all reaching down to help each other. We're successful by helping other people be successful, and that's a really beautiful culture to be a part of. Rather than the stress and the daily grind, in that sense, it's, okay, who can I help today, or whose life can I help improve? So it's just been amazing for my state of mind, coming from being pregnant, but just being an amazing community. But also in saying that, the fact that it's fit in, just in being such a busy person, the fact that I can just fit it in anywhere is just amazing. So as Kate said, pretty exciting. I got SSC, so yesterday, I think that was, or the day before, so that's really awesome. So far, look, I've achieved some pretty amazing things. Like, I got into this business really, like, my why is thinking, how would it feel if I didn't have to put Maya into care, 5 days a week, or, if I could reduce my hours going back to work or stay at home as long as possible, how would that feel? And honestly, I can't believe what I've been able to achieve in this amount of time. Like, the bonuses that I've achieved totally aside, I've been able to cover our mortgage for our new house, which we're now in, by myself. Like, I've been able to take that pressure off my fiance. He doesn't have to, work to cover that. I've done that myself, and that's the most rewarding feeling, just from this business that's on the side, that I'm still looking after my baby and enjoying all her first moments and being there. It's really, really precious time that you can't get back. So it's just been incredible for me, and as a result of having this little part-time business, I don't have to go back to work full-time next year. So I have to go back to work a couple of days next week, so that's kind of another thing in the last few weeks that I'm just pinching myself. I can't believe that this was all possible, and it was all because Sam reached out to me and said, look, I've got something, that might be able to help you. And I just can't thank her enough. So I that's me. Yeah, thanks, Kate.
Awesome, Jess. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Absolutely a massive inspiration to us all. So it's been so cool to watch your journey, watch your team grow. And you've done it all with ease, style, and grace in and around that beautiful baby of yours. So, and Jess is pretty humble. She's a very busy girl, as she said, building a house, but she also teaches fitness classes and catches up with amazing mummies in her hometown, and does a whole lot of things that I guess we probably don't even know. So if Jess can do it, anyone can do it. So well done, hun.
Thanks, Kate.
So the next level that we get to is QNMD. And when you get to QNMD, you get a $1,500 bonus. And the person that taught you how to do this business also gets a $1,500 bonus. I'm just going to skip over that one tonight because we've had so many amazing shares. The next level in our business, which is like the pinnacle position, only it just keeps growing after that, is called NMD. And when you get to NMD, you get a $3,000 bonus. And because the person that has taught you how to do this business is probably earning a really great income by this point, anywhere between $80,000 to $100,000 a year, they don't get a teacher bonus anymore. So that's just for the NMD for getting to that position. And then, the beauty about this is there's really no glass ceiling when it comes to this business. You can keep earning bonuses, you can keep doing well, and we move into the area called our clubs. So the next level is 24 Club, and when you get to 24 Club, you get a $5,000 bonus, which is amazing. When you move on from that, the next level up is 50 Club. Sorry, I am losing my voice. When you get to 50 Club, you get a $7,500 bonus. And then the next level beyond that is 100 Club, which is a $10,000 bonus. And, these bonuses definitely do sound too good to be true. But as you've heard, there's a few of us on here that have, worked our way up. And we're also lucky enough to have Lorian on, who shared the business with me in the beginning. And Lorian is at 50 Plus Club now, working his way up to 100 Club. So I'm going to find Lorian and get him to share his story. Hey, Lorian.
How you going? My name's Lorian. I've been a part of the Juice Plus company now for about 2 years, and it's funny, it's my 2-year anniversary as well. And it was only 2 years ago I was watching an event just like this, thinking, I'm not sure about this. This looks a bit not too sure about this stuff. So I'm happy to say that I did say yes, and it really has completely transformed my life. I came into this business working 60 hours a week, 3 credit cards maxed out. I was about $50,000 in debt at the time. And so I just, I thought, what have I got to lose? $137.50 to own my own franchise. I may as well give it a crack. And, I really just started off as a very part-time, half an hour, maybe a little bit more some days. I just created that, multiple stream of income in the beginning, just that extra stream, which was really nice, and it started to grow. We went on some amazing holidays, some amazing trips, and honestly, too many to count now. And I literally, I don't have a boss. I don't have to check whether I take a holiday. I've just booked like 3 trips in the last week. I didn't have to check my diary. I didn't have to check my bank account. I just literally just booked it. I've created complete lifestyle freedom now. I've been able to retire from my traditional business because the income is far outweighing what I was doing before, but also it gives me the lifestyle freedom. I'm completely debt-free. I paid off all my debts. I don't own a credit card. Earning multiple 6 figures now from this business. And when I go on a holiday, I still get paid. It's a residual income that comes in. I don't have to work. I get to work. I'm inspired to work, because I want to help other people have, create the same lifestyle that I've been able to create, because I know it's possible. And nothing brings me more joy than to do that. So, I've been able to have a conversation with my parents, to be able to help them financially. They're just pensioners and their health's not well. And I've moved into my dream apartment here, overlooking, the city. I bought my dream car. I literally, life is just so different now. And to go from, working for the man every day, 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, to complete lifestyle freedom, go and surfing, go to the gym. Often laugh that I get paid to, I make a joke that I get paid to, make new friends, hang out with my mates, and play on social media. And that's literally about as hard as work gets now. This is work. So it's pretty crazy. Yeah. So thanks so much for having me on, guys. I know it's been a long event, and thanks for sitting through and hearing this story. And hopefully it inspires you guys to maybe what's possible for you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Lorian. And thanks everyone for jumping on and for supporting the girls that we're launching tonight. I guess, one thing that we haven't shared yet is the cost of this business, right? So what it actually costs to start your franchise with Juice Plus. And, you'd probably be thinking that to start a franchise, or any franchise out there, there's quite a big whopping franchise fee with lots of zeros. But I'm really happy to share that the cost of our business is, I don't know if you can see, I might make some space on this whiteboard. The cost to start our franchise is just $137.50. That's it. That's all it costs to start an online business with Juice Plus. There's no extra zeros. There's no hidden costs. So, it's super simple. It's definitely stress-free. So if any of this resonates with you tonight, if you've got any questions at all, please just reach out to the person that invited you to this event. Get your questions answered, because we definitely want to help answer your questions. And thanks again everyone for sharing and jumping on. I'll stop the recording now and take you all off mute.